It was supposed to be a normal day for veteran John Rivera, who left a Whole Foods in Los Angeles, clutching a bag of groceries. The gray-haired man in a uniform jacket with U.S. Army patches had barely crossed the street when a luxurious Tesla Cybertruck braked sharply next to him. The car door opened, and out stepped Elon Musk, wearing dark glasses, a Dogecoin t-shirt, and sneakers that would have been more appropriate for a 20-year-old startup founder than a billionaire. "Oh, look, we have another hero here," Musk said sarcastically, crossing his arms. "Did you all conspire to wear uniforms to get discounts?" John looked up in surprise. "Excuse me?" "Well, you know," Musk made a theatrical gesture. "This, I'm a veteran, respect me thing of yours. But who cares? In the 21st century, wars are outdated nonsense." People coming out of the store began to stop. "I just bought bread and milk," John tried to explain, but his voice began to tremble treacherously. "Oh, you're getting emotional." Musk laughed, theatrically placing his hand over his heart. "Maybe I should pay your bill, huh?" The crowd froze. John covered his face with his hand, but it was too late, tears were streaming down his cheeks. The silence that followed Musk's words was almost deafening. People around him began to whisper, some already taking out their phones, recording what was happening. John River took a step back, his shoulders shaking slightly. He took a deep breath, trying to compose himself, but the humiliation was unbearable. "I lost friends in the war," he finally said, looking Musk straight in the eye. "And you know what? I don't need your respect or your money. I just want people who risk their lives not to be the object of ridicule." Musk shrugged, as if he wasn't interested in any of this. "Oh, no need for drama. This isn't Twitter, man." But the crowd's reaction was no longer on his side. "What's wrong with you, Musk?" one of the young guys in line exclaimed. "This isn't funny at all." "Are you really making fun of a veteran?" added a woman holding a little girl's hand. People began to get indignant, someone said. "You wouldn't even have the freedom to post your stupid memes without people like him." Musk rolled his eyes in annoyance. He clearly didn't expect the situation to turn out this way. "Oh, okay," he said, getting back into the Cybertruck. "It's not my fault that I have a higher sense of humor." But this time, no one laughed. The car sped away, and the people were left standing, discussing what they had seen. John, wiping his face, took a deep breath. Little did he know that this moment had already become a trending topic on social media, and that tomorrow the world would explode with headlines about Musk getting into a huge scandal. The next morning, social media exploded. A video of Elon Musk mocking a veteran was gaining millions of views every hour. #CancelMusk, #RespectVeterans, #ElonDisgrace. These hashtags flooded Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Even Musk's loyal fans couldn't justify his behavior. "This is no longer trolling, this is outright disgusting," wrote a well-known CNN journalist. Veterans defended the country so that people like Musk could launch missiles. And now he humiliates them? Indignantly wrote a post on Facebook, which was reposted more than 200,000 times. Even large companies that worked with Musk began to distance themselves. Tesla and SpaceX lost billions in market value in one day. Meanwhile, John River received messages of support from all over the world. His phone did not stop ringing. "I did not want any scandal," he sighed in an interview with a local channel. "I just want the respect to be real, not ostentatious." But the most explosive moment came in the evening, when the White House issued an official statement. "Any disrespect for our veterans is unacceptable. Their courage deserves respect, not ridicule." Politicians, celebrities, even Musk's former colleagues, everyone spoke out against him. Under public pressure, Musk finally took to Twitter. "Okay, maybe I was too harsh. But it's just a joke, people. This only fueled the fire." "Just a joke," the CNN anchor exclaimed live. Did you see that man cry? The situation escalated. Musk was always controversial, but this time, it seemed, he had gone too far. The following days were a nightmare for Musk. His name was constantly in the headlines, and even his loyal fans were divided. Some tried to justify his behavior, others demanded an apology. Tesla and SpaceX shares continued to fall, and investors nervously turned to his teams, demanding explanations. But the worst was yet to come. Boycott Tesla and SpaceX. Veteran organizations across the country called for a boycott of all of Musk's companies. People began to surrender prepaid Cybertrucks, refuse Starlink, and some even publicly burned Tesla merchandise on social media. One of the most famous American generals spoke live. This country gave Elon Musk everything. And he can't even respect those who gave their lives for it. It's a shame. John River gives an interview to Oprah Winfrey. Invitations to all the top shows showered the veteran, but he agreed to only one, an interview with Oprah Winfrey. The hall full of spectators met John standing. The veteran spoke calmly, without malice. I don't want Musk to be cancelled or destroyed. I just want people to remember that money and fame are not everything. Humanity and dignity are important. But the worst blow awaited Musk further. Pentagon breaks contracts with SpaceX. The blow that Musk did not expect came from the U.S. government. The Pentagon statement said, "We cannot cooperate with a person who publicly humiliates our country's veterans." Billion-dollar contracts with SpaceX for military development were frozen. It was a disaster. Apology or a new scandal? Musk, as always, tried to make a joke of it, but this time he was not believed. His lawyers and PR people persuaded him to make an official apology. And so, a week after the scandal, Musk recorded a video. I admit that I was wrong. My statement was inappropriate. I apologize to veteran John River and everyone who was offended by it. But was it sincere remorse, or just an attempt to save his reputation? When John River was shown the video, he only smiled sadly. Everyone makes their own choices. Time will tell if he has really changed. And social networks have already managed to divide. For some, the apology was belated, for others, a chance for redemption. But one thing was obvious, this scandal will forever remain a black mark on Elon Musk's reputation. Despite the official apology, the situation for Musk was not getting better. People were unfollowing him on social media, Tesla sales were falling, and competitors such as Rivian and Lucid were seizing the moment, inviting customers with slogans like, "Cars without disrespect for heroes." However, the real blow was yet to come. Internal rebellion at Tesla and SpaceX. The scandal also reached employees of Musk's companies. An anonymous source told the New York Times that SpaceX held a closed meeting at which employees discussed the possibility of a collective vote of no confidence in the leader. Musk is no longer the leader we respected, said one employee. And at Tesla, 17 top managers immediately announced their resignation, not wanting to associate their names with the scandal. John River becomes a symbol of dignity. Meanwhile, the life of veteran John River has changed dramatically. He was invited to various charity events, and the Veterans Relief Fund he supported received millions of donations from outraged Americans. One of the richest people in the world, Jeff Bezos, donated $50 million, subtly poking fun at Musk on Twitter. Let's support those who truly deserve respect. Not all billionaires are the same. This tweet received 10 million likes in a day. Last chance for Musk. Faced with a total boycott, Musk decided to make a last-ditch attempt to rectify the situation. He organized a large-scale charity event at Tesla headquarters, promising to donate $100 million to veterans programs. But most people saw this as just cheap PR. John River declined the invitation. Respect can't be bought with money, he said in an interview. The final blow. The worst thing for Musk happened a month after the scandal. Tesla's board of directors held a secret meeting to discuss his possible removal from the top job. Shareholders could no longer tolerate losses. Elon is no longer an asset, but a toxic burden, said one investor. Rumors of his possible resignation flooded the financial media, and Musk had to fight for his place like never before. Has Musk changed? After 6 months, the scandal gradually faded, but the trace remained. Musk no longer joked so aggressively on social networks, and his image of a rebel genius no longer worked. Had he changed, or had he simply adapted? And John River continued to live an ordinary life, knowing that sometimes the truth can defeat even the most influential people in the world.